Tinubu deceived Nigerians about removal of fuel subsidy. Wale Edun says, okay, this should be good. The news in detail, please. Wale Edun, the Nigerian Minister of Finance, has admitted that the government is still paying fuel subsidies. This is surprising because President Tinubu announced last year that a subsidy was removed. This announcement led to higher fuel prices for everyone. Despite Tinubu's promise, the government is now spending even more money on subsidies than before. In 2023, the government spent 3.6 trillion naira on subsidies, and in 2024, they expected to spend 5.4 trillion naira. These were found in a report called the Accelerated Stabilization and Advancement Plan, ASAP, which was presented to President Tinubu by Minister Edun on Tuesday. This situation is confusing and upsetting for many people. Tinubu has said removing the subsidy will help save money for other important things like building roads and schools, but it turns out that the government is still spending a lot on subsidies, even more than the previous years. Hello, people. Okay, I am asking myself, now that you have said it, what should we do to this piece of information? You are removing the subsidy without a plan. You have actually climbed up. No plan, nothing. And then all of a sudden, you're coming out to tell us that it is true. Tinubu is still paying subsidies. We should give you a round of applause. We should give you a standing ovation. A pastor said it, but we didn't listen. He said APC is an evil party from top to bottom. We didn't listen. Now people are dying of hunger and starvation. When I told Nigerians that Buhari flogged them with ordinary bulala, horsewhip, but Tinubu asked scorpions to the horsewhip, they thought I was joking. Now is the beginning. A leopard cannot change its skin. It is extremely difficult for people to change their habits or character at old age. Reasonable Yorubas want to because of they don't want to be victims of reprisal attack from Tinubu supporters in the southwest as it happened in 1983. We should endure the pains for the next 3 years. My own be so okay. Now you have said it. What do you want us to do with this piece of information? Imagine make them they tell you say the fuel they buy 100 and something naira, but then they sell 600, 700, 800 now. So then they see the piece subs. Okay. I read an article on the 6th of this month saying the same thing as the minister. The government is using another name and said we should find out on ASAP report. Look at the price of things rising like we are in another world. It's not country other head of state have. Is it not the country that other head of state have ruled before now? The joy of the whole thing. Everyone is suffering. Everyone is suffering, going through this, going to the same market, and children are going to the same school. Only that our place is different, but everyone is dying in silence. I did tell you. This Minister of Finance, when sleeping and praying, which subsidy? Thank God all of us are going to die. Don't worry. Yourself, all our politicians, you better repent because the people that vote for you now are the ones you are murdering them with hungry. Do they care? They don't care about you. If they ever told you that they care about you and you believed it, my sister, my brother or sister, you're a fool. Can Mr. Edun, as the finance minister, explain where they got money to complete the long-standing contract that have been completed and commissioned all over the places by the president, especially those roads in Abuja? Second Niger Bridge completion. We are waiting. Well, they got some of the second Niger Bridge. Now Abacha loot 9 they use complete them. You understand? Now the money, Abacha money, they loot. I say the loot, they always come in when we need them. Okay? The IMF, World Bank, Herify have said it many times that Tinubu supporters from South will start building courses on them. It is now clear that they are right. Wazeba FM even broadcasted it. Not only that, Atiku Abubakar have questioned Tinubu why are you lying at your age, deceiving Nigerians? Tell them the truth. Till now, Tinubu and his foot soldiers kept mute. The poster is right. This is exactly the amount this government has spent for subsidy. May you not die of confusion and dishonesty. You took over the government but don't really know what to do with it. When this man then call him out for debate, what you wanna talk? He's the Jagaban, no need. When this man then call him out, say make he can't talk with him, he go do what he not do. Tinubu is clueless. No, he's simply wicked and selfish. Saying his clueless means he doesn't know what he's doing, but he does. So they will have to remove it again as usual. With what are you telling us right now? Which means all the governors, senators, House of Reps members, and local government chairmen, they know what is going on in this country called Nigeria, but they don't want their people to know. Very bad. In fact, the Nigerian Bar Association should rise and take the Nigerian presidency to court for misleading announcements concerning the subsidy removal. Like we see on that one now. A man gathered morale to produce fake bishop and posters can do anything else. Who is confusing him? Who is more confused than the FGN? I remember former Governor Rufai Nasiru said a similar word, but why is fuel still very high? Well, me, I don't believe him. If you don't believe him, remain there. Who is okay? Another client, this issue is enough to send the Emilukon government packing. But in Nigeria, where lying is a virtue, which earns applause, Tinubu can ride over the shame associated with the disgraceful act of mass deceit. Tinubu is deceiving Nigerians, and he has nothing to offer you than harsh policies to favor himself and his party. This is an amazing and alarming revelation unexpectedly. The APSO structure deceitfully, pretense, and crafted deceit is detrimental against people's connivance in reality. Who are the beneficiaries of these subsidiaries? Nigerians need to know their respective identities. What are their positive responsibilities to useful purposes consciously? Dubious continuity interests need the discouragement now. Nigeria is not an animal farm. Jungle, not jungle. Honesty is very important and significantly imperative. At the same time, the government is jumping up and down for second term in office against the wishes of the Nigerians, and it can never be well with every one of them. I do not have work to take care of my family, and I'm not working. I need help. God will help us soon. God will help us. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your